Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Saṅgham saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Viriyaṃ me dhura doraihaṃ. Viriya is my beast of burden. Friends, this is how the Buddha once talked about Viriya. Viriya is the topic for this Dhamma talk. Today, as it is the second day of our retreat, our topic is Viriya. Since we talk about 5 spiritual faculties, the first one being Saddha, confidence. The second is Viriya. Viriya means energy, effort, striving, perseverance or persistence. Its Pali equivalents are Viriya, Appamada, Atapi, Parakkama or Utthana, or even Vayama. These are different terms. We come across these different terms in our text, the Buddha's original teachings. Viriya is necessary from beginning to the end. From beginning to the end of our life, from beginning to the end of our worldly life and the spiritual life as well. Viriya is that important. Viriya or energy, when there are 3 consecutive stages in development. These are called elements, 3 types of elements. The initiative element, which is in Pali Arabha Dhatu. Arabha Dhatu means initiative, inception. At the very beginning, we must make effort. That is the first stage. Then we have to make effort when we continue stepping forward. When we continue, we have to have energy. With energy, with effort, we continue our action. That is called Nikkama Dhatu in Pali. Nikkama Dhatu. And then come to the end, which is called Parakkama Dhatu. So from beginning to the end, we need to make effort, energy, striving, then only we come to the successful end. Then our action is successful. We come to the to gain the real fruition. We get the benefit because of this energy, effort. So this effort is to be made in our spiritual practice as well. As you all know, the Buddha very clearly said in the path, the Noble Eightfold Path, there is a factor called right efforts, samma vayama. where the term, Pali term is used, Vayama. Samma Vayama. Because there is Miccha Vayama as well. Avoiding Miccha Vayama, we Buddhists come to Samma Vayama. When we practice Samma Vayama, we practice meditation. So whenever we talk about meditation, without effort, without energy, no meditation. Samma Vayama means 4 types of effort, striving. We have to make effort to avoid, prevent unwholesome thoughts which have not yet arisen. We have to avoid them. That is called restrain. Samvarapadana. Samvarapadana. Avoid. Secondly, Pahana. Pahana is we have to abandon unwholesome thoughts which have already arisen in our mind. Then third one is Bhavana Pradhana. Bhavana Pradhana means we have to develop, cultivate wholesome thoughts which have not yet arisen. We have to cultivate, we have to develop wholesome thoughts, which is in Pali Bhavana Pradhana. Bhavana, to develop. Then the fourth one is Anurakkana Pradhana, means you to maintain those developed wholesome thoughts. So such thoughts are to be developed. So these are called 4 types of striving. Samma Vayama. The Buddha's Vayama, Buddha's effort is wonderful. It is quite unparalleled. Not only this life, Buddha had that effort, that energy, even in his previous life. Not even as a human, even while he was an animal, like once he was born as a monkey. One day he saw a person was in a well. As the person was walking in the woods at night, he fell into a well. Now he couldn't come out as it was quite deep. He had nothing to eat. After several days, this monkey saw the person in the well. And then the monkey wanted to help him. He got a wine and put into the well so that the person can come out. Then this person came out as the monkey helped. The monkey was the Buddha by that time. That time he was the monkey. So he helped him to come out. When he came out, as he was so hungry, he got a rock and hit the monkey's head to kill this monkey and eat. But fortunately, he was not able to kill this monkey. The monkey went up to a tree and now it was bleeding. As it was bleeding, he covered it, the monkey covered it, and he wanted to show this man, this cruel man, the way to go out, way to go to the village, as he was lost, as he wanted to show the man to go to the village. And then what he did, covering his wound, bleeding, from jumping from branch to branch, this monkey showed him the way to go out from the woods. He went out to the village. So that monkey was none other than the Buddha by that time. That was his energy, effort, Viriya. Another time, he was a merchant. He loaded his merchandise together with 500 other people. He went to another distant city to sell this merchandise. On their way, they had to go through a desert. As they went through this desert, eventually they had to face several difficulties as they had no water. Then finally they understood that there was a plant. They saw a plant. Then they understood that there must be water. They started to dig a well. And they dug this well, and finally they ended up with a bedrock, which was quite difficult to break. Then all people thought that no, we cannot do that. Everyone was quite hopeless. Then it was the Buddha, as the leader, the Buddha, he decided to break this rock, however, and he went into the well, and together with another person, he broke the rock and got water. It was because of his energy, his determination, his firm resolution. In this life, you know well, his unreversible energy throughout his life, especially for 6 years, rigorous, vigorous austerity he practiced because of his energy, Viriya. On the day that he attained full enlightenment, as he came to the tree, he sat under the tree with a firm determination, firm resolution. It's his Viriya. He kept that Viriya. He resolute, with firm resolution, firm determination. He thought, may my blood and sinews dry up. May my bones scatter. I will not rise from this seat without attaining enlightenment. With that firm determination, Viriya, he started to practice and attain full enlightenment. Then after his enlightenment, he went, though he had power to go through the air, he did not want to use this power, different miraculous powers. He, as a human, he walked many different places, through byways, highways. He walked and taught his Dhamma, taught Vipassana to the people in India with effort. With effort. One day he said, live in one single day, resolute, strenuous, resolute, is better than living 100 years sluggish, dissipated. Live in one day, one single day, with resolution, effort, energy is better than living 100 years without energy, without Viriya. One day he went to a certain paddy field where a person named Bharadwaja was plowing the field. While he was plowing, the Buddha went there and Buddha saw the people were distributing food, and Buddha went closer with his bowl, arms bowl. Then this man named Kasi Bharadwaja, he said, I eat, plow and sow. I eat, plow and sow. Please eat, plow and sow. Eat. You also, as you young, because he saw the young person, he himself could plow and sow seed, different seed, and grow and eat. So he said, I plow and sow and eat. Why not you? You yourself should plow, sow and eat. Then Buddha said, yes, I also do the same thing. I also plow and I sow seeds. That is how I eat. Then he said, how come? I don't see any plow. No plow, no seed. No, I don't see your plow. I don't see any seed. No, I don't see your beast. I don't see your gourd, stick, like that. The farmers, they use this stuff, right? I don't see this anyway. Then the Buddha said, well, Saddha Bijam, my seed is Saddha, confidence. They have this stuff, as farmers, they have all these things. So the farmer, he did not see Buddha's things. So when asked, the Buddha said, Saddha Bijam, Saddha, confidence is my seed, Saddha Bijam. Tapo Vutti, my austerity, my practice is rain. So rain is my austerity, my practice. As I practice, I sow seed, I have water. That is my practice. Tapo Vutti. Panya me yuga nangalang. My plow and yoke are my wisdom. So wisdom is my yoke. Wisdom is my plow. Panya me yuga nangalang. Hiri isa. Hiri is moral shame, is the pole. Isa is pole of the yoke. Hiri isa mano yottang, my mind is the string that through which the plow is tied to the yoke. That is my mind. Mano yottang. Sati me pala pachanang. My sati, my mindfulness is the stick to control this. Stick, the God to control the beast. Sati me pala pachana. Kaya gutto, vachi gutto, ahare udare atu. I am controlled with my speech, with my body, and I take moderate, I eat moderately. So, in this manner, the Buddha said, Viryang me dura doraihang. Beast, my Viriya, my energy is the beast of burden. The beast to drag this plow is my Viriya. Like that, Buddha pointed out clearly that Viriya is very much important. In this case too. Viriya can be found in the whole teachings of the Buddha. The whole sublime teaching. What is sublime teaching? The sublime teaching means Saddharma. Buddha once said, Dhamma Ramo, Dhamma Rato, Dhammang Anuvichintaya, Dhammang Anusarang Bhikkhu, Saddhamma na parihayati. Dhamma Ramo, who dwells in the Dhamma. Dhamma Rato, who delights in the Dhamma. Dhammang anuvichintayam, who thinks of the Dhamma, who who thinks of the Dhamma. Dhammang anuvichintayam. Dhammang anussaram bhikkhun, he who meditates on Dhamma. Saddhamma na parihayati, he will never be fall off from Dhamma. That is Saddhamma, never fall away from Saddhamma. Saddhamma means sublime Dhamma. What is this sublime Dhamma? As I said, Viriya can be found in the whole Saddhamma. Saddhamma means 37 factors of enlightenment. 37 factors of enlightenment are the real Dhamma taught by the Buddha. What are the 37? 4 establishments of mindfulness, 4 right efforts, 5 spiritual faculties, 5 mental powers, 7 factors of enlightenment, and the Noble Eightfold Path. 4 establishments of mindfulness, 4 striving, 4 roads to power, then 5 spiritual faculties, 5 mental powers, 7 factors of enlightenment, and Noble Eightfold Path. In all these, you can see you can see Viriya, energy. Take the first one, the 4 establishments of mindfulness. Where? At the very beginning, Buddha said, Atapi sampajano sattima vinaya loke abhijjado manasam. Where? Atapi. What is atapi? Effort. Practice effort ardently. That is Viriya in the 4 Satipatthana. Secondly, the 4 strivings. That's directly these 4 were given. 4 strivings. Then when you come to the 4 roads to power, 4 roads to power, Chanda, Chitta, Viriya, Vimansa. Viriya, there. Viriya is there. And then the 5 spiritual faculties, you find Viriya as the second factor. Then 5 spiritual powers, you find it as the second factor. Then when you come to the 7 Bojjhangas, 7 factors of enlightenment, it's part one of the 7 is Viriya. Viriya Sambojjhanga. And when you come to the path, Noble Eightfold Path, you find Viriya. So whole teaching, you see, in whole teaching, Viriya is that much important. The same story that I taught you yesterday, that particular yakka named Alavaka. Alavaka asked, Katansu tarati ogang, how should one cross over the flood? Katansu tarati annavang, how should one cross the ocean? Katansu dukkhang accheti, how should one destroy dukkha, overcome dukkha? How should one overcome dukkha? Then Katansu parisujjati, how should one be purified? Where the Buddha said, Saddhaya tarati ogan. This part we talk about. This part we talked yesterday. Buddha said, Saddhaya tarati ogan. The flood should be crossed over by saddha, confidence. Secondly, appamadena annavang. Appamada is effort. With effort, the ocean should be crossed. Appamadena. Then said, Viriyena dukkhang accheti. Viriya, by energy, striving, dukkha is to be overcome. Viriyena dukkhang accheti. You see? Panyaya parisuddhati. One has to be purified by panya, wisdom. In this manner, Buddha taught the importance of Viriya. Viriya is, as I said, from beginning to the end. In order to cut off dukkha, destroy dukkha, we have to understand this sansaric cycle. The sansaric cycle is formed with Namarupa and Vijnana. Namarupa, here Nama means feeling, perception, volitional formation, contact and attention. Nama. Rupa means 4 elements: earth, water, fire and air. Nama Rupa. Nama Rupa is the one half of the cycle, sansaric cycle. The other half is Vijnana, consciousness. So Nama Rupa Pacchaya Vijnanam, Vijnana Pacchaya Nama Rupam. That is how the Buddha taught us this sansaric cycle in accordance with the dependent origination. You know, in the dependent origination, when we read it from the beginning, avijja pacchaya sankhara, sankhara pacchaya vijnanam, vijnana pacchaya nama rupam. Like that, vijnana pacchaya nama rupam. When it comes to vijnana and nama rupa, Venerable Sariputta pointed out, and Buddha himself pointed out it in the Nidana Sutta, that Nama Rupa depends on Vijnana and Vijnana depends on Nama Rupa. Like this, both ways. Now, in order to cut off this, Buddha very clearly said, in the Dhammapada, very clearly said, in order to cut off this sansaric cycle, one has to have Viriya. Viriya. Buddha said, here the term used was parakkama. Parakkama. Buddha used the word parakkama here. Chinda sotang parakkama. Chinda sotang parakkama. There's a stream. That stream is the sansaric stream, Dhamma stream. Eventually, once you cut this off, one side is sansaric, bhavasota and dhammasota. This stream should be cut off with effort, with perseverance. Parakkama. Chinda sotang parakkama. That's how the Buddha said. Kame panuda brahmana. Brahmana, kame panuda. Avoid kama. Avoid sensual pleasures. Cut this off with effort. Chinda sotam parakkama. Kame panuda brahmana. Sankharanam kaya nyatva, having understood the cessation of formations. Sankhara akatanyusi brahmana. Brahmana, be a knower of akatha, unmade. That means knower of the knower of nibbana. So that's how the Buddha explained this. The importance of effort, Viriya. In the Dhammapada, the Buddha used the term appamada for Viriya. Appamada. heedfulness, Viriya. Appamada rato bhikkhu pamade bhayadassiva sanyojanang anu tulang dahang aggiva gacchati. He says, Appamada rato bhikkhu, the bhikkhu who is energetic, who is engaged in appamada, perseverance. Appamada rato bhikkhu pamade bhayadassiva, he who knows the fear of pamada, heedlessness. Sanyojanang anu tulang dahang aggiva gacchati. He cuts off all fetters, whether small or big, small or large fetters, he cuts off like the fire that burns whatever confronts, whether it's small thing or big thing. The fire burns everything. Just like that, when the practitioner is energetic, with full of Viriya, he cuts off whatever fetters, whether it is greed, hatred or delusion, whether it is small or big, all fetters he cuts off. That is the meaning. Again, the Buddha said, Appamada rata hota sachitta manurakkata dugga uddaratattanang panke sattova kunjaro. Appamada rata hota. Buddha instructs us, be mindful and be energetic. Appamada rata hota. Sachitta manurakkata. Protect your mind. Protect your mind. Be heedful and protect your mind. Appamada rata hota. Sachitta manurakkata. Dugga uddara tattanam panke satteva kunjaro. Kunjara is the elephant. This was referring to a certain story of an old elephant. One day a certain elephant, the king's elephant, when it was very old, decrepit, old elephant, one day she went to the certain mud lake where the elephant was stuck. He couldn't come out. Then the people informed this to the king, and the king advised his elephant trainers to go there with trumpets and drums and all these things, to go there and play them, as the elephant to think that the elephant is in the battlefield, to get that sort of battlefield consciousness. So then the people went there and started to play these drums and trumpets and like other things. Then the elephant thought that it was in the field, battlefield. With that idea, he got energy. That is what is called energy, effort, Viriya. The elephant herself came out of the bog of mud because of Viriya, energy. The Buddha, referring to this story, Buddha said, like that, like the elephant, you all, as you practice, when you practice, you all have to have Viriya. Make effort to practice. Like the elephant, come out of this bog of mud of this samsara. See, Viriya is that important. Even his last word, the Buddha's last word is appamadena sampadeta. appamada. Practice diligently. Appamadena sampadena. Practice diligently. With effort. Uttanavato. Uttana, another term the Buddha used, another term in the discourses. Uttana. Uttana is also Viriya. Uttana. Uttanavato. Satimato. Like that. When we practice, we have to have Uttana Viriya. It is called Uttana Viriya. Appamatta Sati Manto. Towards the end of his life, he said, Appamatta Sati Manto Susila Hota Bhikkhavo. He instructed us, be mindful, Appamatta, energetic, striving, make striving, Appamatta, Sati Manto, be mindful, Susila Hotha Bhikkhavo, be virtuous, Susamahita Sankappo, have good thoughts, Susamahita Sankappo, Sachitta Manurakkata, protect your mind. With effort, mindfulness, with happy thoughts, good thoughts. Susamahita Sankappo, Sachitta Manurakkata, practice, protect your mind. Yo imasming Dhamma vinaye appamatto vihasati. Whoever engage in Dhamma and practice energetically in this sasana, in this dispensation, appamatto vihasati, pahaya jati samsaram dukkha santang karinsati. Cross over the flood of samsara, he comes to the end of dukkha. This is how the Buddha taught towards the end of his life. One day, a certain person went to the Buddha, and as he was a lay person, leading lay life, he said, Bhante, I am going to go to other city, to dwell there, to live there, that's moving to another city. Please tell us something for the benefit of this life and the benefit of next life. Where the Buddha said, Utthana Sampada, Arakka Sampada, Kalyana Mittata, Samajivakata. 4 factors for accomplishment. The first one, for the benefit of this life, as the lay persons, the Buddha said, Utthana Sampada. In our life, we have to apply Dhamma in our daily life as well. In order to apply Dhamma in our daily life, as lay persons, Buddha said, Utthana Sampada. Make effort and earn. When you earn, make effort. Striving with full of energy, full of Viriya, earn. Accomplishment of energy, Viriya, Utthana Sampada. Secondly, the Buddha said, Arakka Sampada, accomplishment of protection, Arakka. Protect what you earn energetically. You earn energetically, with Viriya you earn, and then protect what you earn. Secondly. Then said, Kalyana Mittata, associate a good friend. accomplishment of good friend. Associate with a good friend. Kalyana mittata. Then samajivakata, accomplishment of balanced life. Lead a balanced life. These were the 4 things given. That is to lead a happy life. To apply this Dhamma in daily life. In order to lead a balanced life, we have to earn righteously. Righteously. In order to earn righteously, we have to make effort again. When we make effort, the Buddha said, you to work hard with your own effort, own Viriya. Bahabala Viriyehi Sedavakittehi Dhammikehi Dhammaladdehi. Work hard with your own hands. That is with Viriya. Not to steal. Not to steal, not to just live, earn money in a sort of cunning way, like bribery, corruption, like such things. Without such things, the Buddha's advice is make effort, Viriya. Practice, earn energetically, with full of Viriya. Bahabala Viriyehi, Viriya, with your own hands. Seda vakittehi, you can sweat even. Then you can be happy that it is your own effort you earn things. Seda vakittehi. Dhammikehi dhammaladdehi bhogehi. In order to practice generosity, in order to give others, to help your mother, help your father, to lead a happy life, earn energetically. That is the teachings. Seda vakkitehi dhammikehi dhammaladdehi bhogehi. Energetically we earn. Then we can be happy. We earn energetically. So that is to lead the lay life, worldly life. So in our daily life, we must make effort. We must have Viriya for the successful lay life, successful worldly life. And on the other hand, for the success of our spiritual life, we must have Viriya. When we have Viriya, we should have Viriya at the right time. In the time of the Buddha, there was a group of monks. They wanted to go to a distant place to practice. They all went there except one, named Tissa. He remained at the temple as he was not Viriya enough, as he was a lethargic, sluggish monk. He did not go with the group. He remained at the temple. And the other monks, they went to the woods and practiced, came back, they all attained enlightenment. When they came back, they discussed with the Buddha. While they were discussing with the Buddha, this particular monk, he was listening to the discussions and he was not happy, as he did not go. Now he wanted to practice. When he wanted to practice, he started practicing throughout the night. Breaking his rest, he practiced throughout the night. But at night, while he was practicing, at a certain place, slipped his foot and he fell and broke his thigh bone at night. Then when it was informed the Buddha said, this is because of not making effort at the right time. At the right time. Therefore, the Buddha instructed him and all the monks to make effort at the right time. That is also important. We have to make effort at the right time. When we are young, Buddha said, when you are young, practice when you are young. That is important. So when we practice our spiritual effort is very important. According to the path, Noble Eightfold Path, the factor called right effort, when we have right effort, it leads to right mindfulness. When we have right mindfulness, it leads to right concentration. When we have right concentration, that concentration is called right concentration because it is supported with the first 7 factors of the Noble Eightfold Path. Right concentration is possible only with the support of the first 7 factors of the path, which is given in the Buddha's teaching. Buddha taught us right concentration. When we have right concentration, only then we can come to the 9th factor of the path. The 9th factor of the path is right knowledge. Right knowledge means understanding, realizing the 4 noble truths. When we realize the 4 noble truths as the 9th factor of the path, then we can come to the 10th factor of the path, through which the path becomes 10-fold path, not the Noble Eightfold Path. The Noble Eightfold Path becomes Noble 10-fold path, being the last one being right liberation. Right liberation. That is how the Buddha taught us. Friends, in order to practice this, in order to follow this Noble Eightfold Path from beginning to the end, we need effort, Viriya. So, those who practice develop Viriya as a faculty. Day by day, we can move, we can go forward. It is a forwarding, it is onwards journey. All those who come to the path as stream enterers, they practice, they develop, they cultivate these 5 spiritual faculties. Without 5 spiritual faculties, nobody can come to the path as the stream enterer. Not only stream enterer, even before that, Saddhanusari, Dhammanusari, Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami, all these, the whole spiritual ladder is completed with the support of the 5 spiritual faculties. Friends, that is why we want to practice, develop these 5 spiritual faculties. So of the 5, first we practice, develop the confidence as a faculty, and then Viriya, the energy as a faculty. So today we understood this and we practiced this, and with Viriya, with energy, we practice so that we can develop, cultivate these 5 spiritual faculties, which leads us to understand the right wise attention, and then come to the 7 factors of enlightenment. When we come to the 7 factors of enlightenment, there is Viriya again. When we see Viriya in that, whenever the Viriya is in our mind, we know that we have Viriya, we have perseverance, we have Viriya, we have energy to practice continue. Whenever we have no Viriya in our mind, we can understand. Whenever the unarisen Viriya arises, we know that. Whenever it is developed, cultivated, we know that. That is how we practice, develop Viriya as a factor of enlightenment, which leads us to the realization of the Four Noble Truths and the Noble Eightfold Path. And finally, we can realize the complete liberation, the right liberation, and attain full bliss of Nibbana. May we all attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.